Despite what Elon Musk might think, we all know that cave divers are awesome. But you can't just throw a cylinder on your back and swim into a cave to be a cave diver. There are a few things that you have to do first. Cave diving requires specialist gear and training, but we're not really going to talk about that too much, because remember, you need to advertise the fact that you are a cave diver as well. So hi, I'm Mark from Simply Scuba, and here is how to be a cave diver. Step 1. You need to put a cave line marker on your keychain. Most people don't actually know what that piece of plastic on your keys is, but you do, and so will all the other cool cave divers. A simple line arrow is a classic, but you can mix it up if you like with a cookie or REM marker if you want to be a little bit different. You'll collect plenty of line markers over the seasons. They're like Pokemon cards for cave divers, and you gotta catch them all. But don't ever steal someone else's. Step 2. Get really protective over your line markers. Your line markers are like your firstborn, and may even save your life one day, unlike your firstborn child. They'll just put you in a care home. You bring them into this world and customize them to your liking, and they will never let you down. The only unique line marker out there nowadays is actually a blank one that's fresh out of the factory. Think of it like a skateboard. As soon as a skater buys a skateboard, they just cover it and plaster it in stickers, so it's theirs and unique. But you need to do the same with your line markers by adding your initials, getting a unique color, or like me, I engrave a different Star Wars character into each one so that I know when I reach Boba Fett that I'm near the exit. Just never go past Jar Jar. That's dangerous.
These are gonna kill you!
Step 3. Back up everything. You are now a collector of both torches and cutting tools. In a cave, there is obviously no natural light, so you need to bring the light with you, and your sparkling personality won't cut it, I'm afraid. So you need to bring with you a primary torch, a backup, and a backup. You will become a custom officer's prime search target because you will be well versed in hiding knives all over your body. Just in case you get entangled in that specific way, you need to be able to reach at least one of the 6 dive knives secreted all over your person. Step 4. Side mount those cylinders. While you can get in lots of caves in a twin set, you really need to side mount those bad boys. I know, you're seeing side mount divers more and more in open water, but believe it or not, side mount diving was developed for cave diving, not open water, By side mounting your cylinders, you are much more compressed and flexible to squeeze through those tight little gaps that you'll actually rarely ever meet because you tend to stick to the open areas. Not all cave diving is squeezing through restrictions, but you need to be prepared, right? Plus you look so much cooler as a side mount diver. Step 5. Obsess over your trim. No, not your haircut or even your waistline, the way that you're weighted. You can't really screw up in cave diving with your buoyancy, so your trim needs to be on point. Nobody wants to be silted out. I don't like silt. It's coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere in all the cracks. But probably more importantly, you can't see through it when it's in the water. Cave divers need lead only where they need it, and if you blindfold one of them, they should hang in the water flat without even thinking about it. Step 6. It's all about the length.
Way.
Your hoses need to be the right length now. There's no excuse, and you can't get away with factory installed hoses anymore. You need custom lengths to fit you, and some need to be long. You know why. In some cave systems, you may need to swim single file, and how are you going to deal with an out of air situation with a 90cm hose? You won't, so you need to stretch that alternate hose out to over 2 meters. However, you can't supersize all of your hoses as you need to stay streamlined, so apart from that one long fella, the rest of your hoses need to be the perfect length so you don't get any flappy snag hazards.
Flappy snag hazard.
Yeah, nobody wants a flappy snag hazard. So there were a few probably less than helpful hints about how to be a cave diver. But what helpful tips do you have for the budding caver? Let them know in the comments. Thanks for watching and safe cave diving. We are an online dive store serving the UK and the world for all your diving equipment needs. So why not visit us at simplyscuba.com or click the box on your screen.